everyone, welcome to Ecoholics. So I have been doing past year questions from IIT JAM economics paper. So if you want to see the previous videos, we have a link in the description box. You can go there and can check the other videos too. So today I'm going to do a previous year question from IIT JAM economics. It's question number 8, which appeared in IIT JAM 2021. So what does this question says? It reads that the differential equation, so it's a question from differential equation from the mathematical method of economics. So it says that 3x square y plus y cube dx plus x cube plus 3xy square dy is 0. So they have given us this differential equation, and in the 4 options below, they have given us the categories of the differential equation. So we have to find those things. So in first option, they are saying that it's homogeneous and exact. In second, neither separable nor exact. Exact and not homogeneous. And in the last one, they're talking about homogeneous and not exact. So we have 2 main categories of differential equations. The one is separable, where I can separate my x and y variables along with their differentials. The another is homogeneous. In homogeneous, what do we have? We have the same degree of functions along with dy and along with dx, and they cannot be separated like that because they are either in multiplication or in another form of the function, so they cannot be separated. So if I look onto the equation given to me, by just looking at the equation, what I can tell is that this equation is going to be homogeneous equation. Why? Because I have 3x square y and then this term. So what I can observe from here is that it cannot be separated. So it cannot be a separable equation. So if I reduce that, I know my feasible options can be option number A. Either I can go with option number A. Then it's your option number D. The second option, if you look at it, we don't have a word homogeneous here because they are saying neither separable nor exact. So they have been saying us कि it's not separable. So not separable नहीं होगा, तो it is going to be homogeneous. So yeah, we can have this option also. So we just have to figure out. So from these options, what I can observe is that they want to know whether it's going to be homogeneous and whether it's going to be exact or not. So exact, I would call this equation, this differential equation as exact. I would call this differential equation as exact if I can find a particular solution to it. So let's try to solve this question. So I have written down this equation on the next page. So first thing, when we solve any kind of differential equation, what we have to do is we have to separate out the terms containing y variable and the x variable. So to do that, what we do is we first just separate the dy wala terms on one side and the dx terms on another side. So I would do that first. So I will take this dx wali term to the right hand side. So I will get x cube plus 3xy square dy equals to minus 3x square y plus y cube dx. Now the next step is to bring this dx here along with y dy and to take this coefficient bracket here. So I will get dy by dx minus 3x square y plus y cube upon x cube plus 3xy square. So whenever we have homogeneous equation, what is the correct approach? We do what? We assume y by x equals to another variable, which is v. So if y and x have some powers, I will assume it v and some raised to its power. So here I will have to first divide the numerator and the denominator so that I can express this whole thing in terms of y by x, so that I can ease my question. So I will divide. What I can see from here is, since I have y here, so I need a x here in denominator. But if I will divide it with x, it will get cancelled out with x square. So I will just divide the numerator and denominator with x cube. That will make all this numerator and denominator in v terms. So I'm going to divide it with x cube. So 3x square y upon x cube plus y cube upon x cube divided by x cube upon x cube plus 3xy square upon x cube. So now let's cancel out the terms. So this gets cancelled out and this will also get cancelled out and this will also get cancelled out, and I will be left with 2 here. So now what I do is I assume y by x to be another variable, which is v. So let's assume. So let's take y by x equals to v. If it is equal to v, this whole fraction would become dy by dx equals to 3v plus v cube upon 1 plus 3v square. It would become like this. Clear? So I have a value for dy by dx. I have this value. The next thing is that y and x along with v, they hold a relationship here also. So here from this thing, I can write that y is equal to v into x, where v is also a function of y and x. So now from here also, I can differentiate y with respect to x. So I will do dy by dx here. So I have to use the product rule here because v is also a function of x. So I will use the product rule and I will get the derivative of this first function. So I get dv by dx into x plus 1 into v. So you can see I have got 2 values of dy by dx. I have got 2 values of dy by dx. So what is my next task is I would equate these 2 values so that I can get near to my solution. So I have written down the 2 values of dy by dx which I have got. Now I will just equate them. So I will get minus 3v plus v cube upon 1 plus 3v square equals to v plus x dv by dx. Now my next task is to take this v to the other side. So I will get minus 3v plus v cube upon 1 plus 3v square minus v, and I have x into dv by dx. So when I will take the LCM, I would get this thing, that minus 3v plus v cube and then minus v minus 3v cube. That's what I would get. 1 plus 3v square. And on this side, I have already x into dv by dx. In the next step, if I would solve this thing, I would get what? I would get minus 3v minus v. So I would get minus 4v. Then minus v cube minus 3v cube. So I will again get minus 4v cube. So if I take the minus common again, I would be left here with plus. And this thing. 1 plus 3v square equals to x into dv by dx. So in the beginning, when I just separated the dy and dx to other sides, that's the same thing we have to do here. So I have to take dv with the v variable terms and I have to keep dx with my x variable term. So here I will just take this term to other side along with dv, and x upon dx I will take here because I want dx and dv in the numerator. So this would give me what? So minus sign would be retained. I would get 1 plus 3v square and this thing in denominator. So I will be getting minus 1 plus 3v square upon 4v plus 4v cube dv equals to, so I have taken this term to the other side. Then I will be taking this to other side. So I will get 1 upon x dx. So I have now separated the homogeneous equation in terms of dv and dx. Now, as we do in the separable equation, that's the same thing we have to do here. I will just have to integrate them to find the answer. So, integrating this function, and integrating on the other side also. So if I will integrate these two functions, I would be getting the log minus. So I will take minus before integration. So you can do that. So I will do that. So you integrate it like this, minus. So if I integrate this function, what I can see is that it's going to be the derivative of some log function. So I will take minus log, and then I have 4v plus 4v cube upon 4. Correct? Because we can only take positive values inside the log, so I have taken the negative sign here. On the another side, this is going to be the log of x function plus log of c. So I'm taking the constant also in log, because if I don't take the constant into the log, I would be getting a function which I cannot treat easily. So I have taken everything in log here. So getting to this thing, the next task is just to let this log go off. So I will just write this equation without log now. So it will get cancelled out. I will get minus 1 by 4 into 4v plus 4v cube equals to x into c. Because whenever two logs are adding, if I will just let the log go off, I will have to multiply the two functions or constant, because when two things are in multiplication, logs just adds them. So I get this thing. From here, my 4 will be cancelled out with the 4, two 4s inside, because I will take them common. So in the last, I would be getting what? I will get minus v cube equals to cx. So what is the value of your, you can say like this v, what is the value? It's y by x. We took that in beginning. So I will just substitute it. Yeah, so I just can take minus common and I will get what? I will get y by x plus y cube by x cube minus cx equals to 0. So this is the answer to my differential equation. So when we equated the both values of dy by dx and we integrated this, we got this as our answer. This was our answer. I knew this from the beginning that it's a homogeneous differential equation. So we have been able to find out an exact answer for this differential equation. So it means it's a homogeneous as well as it has an exact solution to it. So according to this thing, what would be the correct answer? The correct answer would be that it's going to be homogeneous and exact. So it means I will go with option number A, which says homogeneous and exact. So this is the correct answer. So this was the solution for question number 8. If you want to see more videos, you can go to the link in the description box, and I would be making more videos on the questions of IIT JAM Economics. So please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you everyone.